Again, I'm just not a big fan of of openly talking about things that's in my mind, that we talk about as a team, because again, we've seen this shit happen. As soon as you say some shit, then something else happens, and I let these other fighters do all of this. I mean, not other fighters, other promoters do all this talking, and let them do that. We just execute. That's all we do.
For example, we just saw it was considered a done deal for AJ and Fury to be done in Saudi Arabia.
That ain't none of my business. That is what it is.
Right, but now we do have Fury and Wilder.
Yeah.
You've been very vocal on things that obviously that we don't about Wilder and his preparation for this third fight. Just tell us a little bit about what you're looking forward to most in this third fight, because people seem to completely have blown off Wilder, he didn't have 10 successful title defenses, he wasn't one of the best heavyweight champs we've had in recent years.
Well, it's the age-old thing. When you have a setback, you're just gonna get criticized, and that's what it is. It's up to Deontay to change that around, and I'm of the mindset, very confident that he gonna get that shit done. He gonna get that shit done this time. Trust and believe that.
You like what you're seeing in the training clips?
Yep, I love it.
Plus, the performance Fury had, it's kind of hard to duplicate that, being just the way that fight was.
Yeah, Fury's good. He's good. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, but let's not act like he's some killer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a good fighter, though. He's a good fighter.
After this fight, what do you see next for Tank? After this fight,
Mario Barrios. That's all I see. That's all I see. Again, because when you get to looking ahead, that's how you make mistakes. You get tripped up and you fall. Again, there's nothing bigger than Mario Barrios. Nothing. Nothing and nobody.
What else? Some of your other fighters that we haven't talked about yet. Is there anyone else you can mention has something coming up, or we might see in the ring soon?
We got a few things up our sleeve. Obviously, Arias, she's coming off of a great win against her.
Big underdog. I think it was plus 900 here.
Yeah. Well, somebody I know won a lot of money.
Did you tell him to bet it?
Huh?
Did you tell him to bet it?
Somebody I know won a lot of money. That's all I know. I didn't bet on the fight, though.
What about Badu too? Obviously, it wasn't the fight he wanted, but he took care of business, with the late replacement.
Yeah, and I was just happy, me and Floyd, that we were able to find him an opponent, because he worked so damn hard, and he was so psyched for, the Pascal fight, and then, have that kind of letdown. Sometimes you can just kind of, take your foot off the gas a little bit, and, but he did exactly what he needed to do. He was an undefeated guy coming in, and he disposed of him exactly how he was supposed to.
You look at a world title shot probably for him next?
Well, yeah, of course.
I think a title's probably going to get stripped here in the near future.
Yeah, and again, we'll sit down and we'll have a conversation what he wants to do, most definitely.
And Leonard,
most definitely.
Do you feel like that was the last time we'll ever see Floyd in the boxing ring last Sunday?
I don't know. Again, I thought it was a very good exhibition, and he went out there and he did exactly how I envisioned on him doing. The only caveat that was in there was the other guy just didn't want to mix it up, and I've read a lot where they said that he was just trying to survive. I don't probably want to use that word, but I think that he tasted something early on, when I went back and watched. He tasted that, and he's like, I don't want no parts of that. And the little guy was walking the big guy down, walking him down, and all the big guy was trying to do was hold and grab and hold. That's all he wanted to do. He never wanted to engage at any time. And so, hey, it is what it is. It's impossible to clip somebody when when they're of the mindset all they're looking to do is hold you. But hey, that's...
And I asked too, Leonard, because beforehand you mentioned the McGregor rematch, and he was Jake Paul could get it too, and then it became that might be the last time.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah. That's solely up to Floyd, and he know whatever he wants to do.
You heard
He
him.
gonna do it.
Mayweather promotions have a lot of the hands tied in a lot of entertainment right now. Is there a possibility that you guys can come back in August for the WWE with Floyd Mayweather again? Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. You know.
Who knows what Floyd wants to do, and but one thing we do know: anytime he wants to do something, it's gonna be incredibly big and successful.
I mean, why would we? Also, go ahead.
So with these YouTubers now coming into boxing, you just had, from a promoter's experience, the first-hand take of seeing how it goes with a guy like Logan Paul. What do you think of it now that it's over? Just working with a guy like him and his team.
Oh no, it was great. Great.
It's a little different, fan base.
Yeah. They're great people to work with. He has a great attorney. We have a very close relationship. He has a very good manager, and he has a good, excellent team around him. And again, but I just wish he would have came and because
I go a little bit more.
Yeah, but hey, it was an exhibition, and one thing's for damn sure, can't fault Floyd for not pressing him. He didn't sit back and do no moving around. He was walking his ass all the way down.
Are you guys still entertaining a Jake Paul fight?
Who said we was ever entertaining the Jake Paul fight?
The pay-per-view figures I've seen for Sunday's fight in Miami, did they get 600,000 plus? Does that sound about right? Is this a number that just got...
No. That's incredibly wrong.
Incredibly
wrong.
On the low side, which,
Wrong.
Did you say on the low side wrong? Or
Those numbers are wrong. Yeah.
wrong? Okay.
Those numbers are wrong.
Thank you. I was just gonna say, what's so surprised about him walking down Logan Paul when he beat up the Big Show?
Well, no, but my point is saying that. My point is saying that. Just think about this. You got the 155-pound guy walking the over 200-pound guy down. That's what I'm saying.
That's a marvel. You won't see that.
Yeah.